it's me, Miss Ashling, and you are most welcome here at my channel. I kind of like the way my hair came out just straight out of the shower. It let air dry. It feels like a vintage kind of bob, the way it fell today. I don't know, I'm happy with it. Wearing my animal print sweater. It is my game. Needs to stop playing. My game needs to stop playing. Yes, close. Yes, close. Today in New York, it is 74 degrees Fahrenheit and 23 degrees Celsius. Push the button to do the conversion. So that's the weather report in New York. It is nice. There's no AC. You may hear traffic. You're gonna hear traffic. But so. It is a holiday weekend here in the States, and it is kind of the unofficial end of summer. According to the calendar, astronomical calendar, that will be the end of summer, will be the vernal equinox. But it's unofficial. Labor Day, which is in honor of people who work, the working class, the working people. So I hope that if you were celebrating Labor Day, that you have the day off. I really do. I went to the mall recently. Scratchy. The pollen and the ragweed. It's been real. I went to the outdoor mall by my cousin's house. And I got Panda Express. And I think their chopsticks are tingly listed. It somehow sounds like a zipper. I feel like this lipstick has like a vintage vibe too. It's brighter than I would have worn in the 90s. It makes me think of a 1940s. The fortune, you say? You want to hear the fortune? Hi, Phineas. The fortune says, treat a friend to flowers. Treat a friend to flowers. Maybe like some over there. Like, do you want? Guess maybe it's better. Yeah, over there we have some nice flowers. Or we have some flowers right here. Hi Ariana. How are you? See, I just read the fortune and it said treat a friend to flowers, so we're gonna put some flowers. These are great. They're plastic. No allergies for me. It's a very windy day in New York. Which means I could wear a sweater and I was happy about that. And this plant, it has Grogu on it. Grogu. Reminding me and everybody else to do. Do or not do. Surviving, I hear ya. Surviving and trying to stay calm and relax get enough sleep and hydration. I don't want to become dry like these flowers. I mean, they're plastic. They're plastic. They're plastic. Plastic, plastic, plastic. They get dusty, so I have to, like, you know, keep that away. But there's no pollen. No pollen, 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 pollen. And look at this big soil. Oops. Everything triggers my allergies. but that doesn't stop me from going in for a sniff. I will always smell those roses. I will always smell those roses, even though I know there's bees and I'm allergic to them too. I should not be let loose in the botanical gardens, but I am let loose there on occasion. Yeah, I love to smell flowers, but I'm gonna then pay for it. I'm the same way around cats. If I have like some cats in my life, my friends' cats and stuff, some of them love to love up on me, and I'm like, I submit, because it's a cat. But I have to protect my eyes. But I'll give them pets, and I'll give them pets stuff. It's like being a glutton for punishment. I know. I don't have food allergies, so. If you haven't seen this week's, okay, that's not too much. Oh, I know a lot of people that affects. I think it's actually very common globally, because as we become adults, or this is what I've read, like, we don't need as much dairy as when we're kids, so like some of us can handle it and some of us can't. But I know people that it's just like, grab that pill. We call it lactase in New York, in America, in the States. Lately, I've been feeling a little confused about where I am. It's just been wacky. School starts after this holiday weekend. Oh, since you were a kid, you know. Well then, I hope you didn't miss too much. If you ever want me to describe specific cheeses, I can. I had a friend who had a gluten allergy, and we would go, it was when I was doing a lot of races, so we carbo loaded and then we did the race, and she couldn't eat pasta, so she would ask me to like describe how the pasta dishes tasted. And then it was like a funny thing we did. And then she would be like, she would have like rice or potato and stuff. But it was fun. But yeah, school's starting here in the States. So yeah, not for me this year, but I have a million of these, and I've been trying to organize my work month of September, and I keep finding these. So that means I don't have to buy more. I'm excited. This is another good thing to keep in your bag. I don't know if these are common. I don't remember seeing them when I was younger traveling in Europe. So I don't know how common these are. But they're little like mouthwash strips. So you can just like pop it in your tongue to cover up that coffee breath. I preferred when I was teaching to use these instead of gum, because these would just dissolve and it wouldn't be like a mint that I'd be like or it wouldn't be a gum that I would be chewing, because it's kind of annoying. Some people love the sound of gum chewing, but not all students like the sound of gum chewing, so I was kind of careful with that. But yeah, this is what they look like. So it's just like a little strip. And it's thin. And this might make a different sound effect now. And it just dissolves. And you can hear, I already feel like I'm chewing gum without chewing gum. And yeah, instant coffee breath gone. Instant coffee breath gone. But yeah, so I always keep these in my purse if I have to speak to somebody. It's like a quick dissolve mint. Because I'm that New Yorker. I got my coffee all the time. I brew it at home. I have 3 cups before I can leave the house. 3 cups. 3. I cannot function until I've had 3 cups of coffee. That's me. 3 cups of coffee. 3 cups of coffee. And some extra pairs of glasses. The name of the store around here, Raymond Obstacle. I just like an obstacle. Optician. But it's like a cool case. I like a hard case rather than a soft case for my glasses because I'm a klutz. It just is what it is. It is what it is. Really? Do you drink a lot of tea? I'm making that assumption because I know you're in the UK. And I'm a big tea drinker in the winter and in the fall. That will cut my coffee consumption. I drink tea. But the caffeine can, feeble tea. I know caffeine can be very intense for some people. I've heard stories. Like, you gotta do what's best for you, for sure. But I think in the water in New York City in the 1980s may have been pure coffee, or at least for me. It's strange, but I started drinking it as a child. Yeah, I was about 12, and I was already at least 2 cups. It's pretty Kids drink energy drinks now. And I'm not sure. Americans are probably way too over-caffeinated as it is. Try this side. I haven't done anything on this side. And really, everybody just likes it when New Yorkers say coffee, 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 coffee. Cup of coffee. Oh, see, caramel frappe is like a once-a-year birthday drink. The sugar would knock me out. But I hear you. I love caramel. I love caramel. Hi, Ultra. I'm distracted. I've been talking about my caffeine beverages again, you guys. Just caffeine beverages. Let me take some notes. Let me take some notes on how you guys are doing. Because it's like the beginning of the school year. In the States, some states have already started, I think college has already started. But New York starts after the holiday weekend. I've been thinking, because I have a lot of projects happening in September. I'm always writing, I'm always reading, you know, and I've just been thinking. I'm so glad you could make it to my live too. I'm so glad. Because I've been thinking, you know, and just like the importance of primary sources. I think I want to make a video on a lesson on that. And when I do that, I want to make sure that I show people who don't watch me here, obviously, my qualifications and my experience. And when I've been studying for my research, I got to make sure that I've got physical evidence in addition to observation and anecdotes. And always, hello, Beerus. Personability. Like, those are the key things you need to make a presentation. Key thing. Primary sources are always the most important because, like, you can't get that goss, like, from the third person. No, you need that goss up front, right? Whatever it is. Science goss. Oh, goodness. And. I found a notebook in a specific style. And this is the last thing I'm buying for the season. Because, yeah, you know, you can't. I act like I go shopping for, like, you know, like in Sex and the City, like shoes and things. No. For me, it's all about the notebooks. So I love this. It's a kind of a mock-up of the Cornell notes taking system and Cornell notes, like the university Cornell notes. And basically, it kind of has this way that you divide up your thoughts, and so it's in a notebook form, and it actually like has it. I feel like it's like being a kid and using a workbook. The date, your purpose, purpose, and then it has the Q column, your list. We say list in the States, but I like Q. I like Q better. And then your notes. And then on the bottom is your summary. So it's like you kind of have your questions here and your answers here, and then you draw your conclusion at the bottom. And I like that it has the purpose here so you can remember what your topic is. It's tingly. It has this kind of surface in the back. can just calm myself, bring myself back to my focus, my purpose. And I've been waiting. Thank you. I love that you guys join. I love that you join. Thank you. I thought I had a Lucy of my pen. I don't see it at the moment, but it's around somewhere. But I found a full box of my favorite pens on sale. It's diamonds for me. This is like my diamonds. This is my best friend. These pens are my best friend. I get as excited with these pens as some people get with children. I love the way they write, and I take my writing very seriously. Oh, I remember now. That pen is over there with my journal. And you need to always have an emotional support, squishy, or something. Look at this piggy. Look at this cute piggy. It's not too loud. I don't think it's too loud. But I had a different threshold for annoyance than a lot of other teachers, so I'd much rather hear this than drumming on the table. So I'm always I find this one's good. I don't like this one. But yeah, and it's, as you can see, it's great for just relieving that stress, you know. I'm sorry, what? I don't understand the assignment. Can you please, can somebody please pay attention to me? And then, you know, you just, it's fine. No stress. Or you take your stress out on your friendly little squishy friend, whatever your little squishy friend might be. Yeah. And make sure you have all your glasses. I showed you my case before. And I have misplaced all of my glasses in the past month, so I used the other day. I found them. I'm so happy. I found my sunglasses. They're scratched completely. I love these because they're non-prescription. I can't see, but if I'm sitting on a bench and I want to read, I can see with these. They block the sun because I can't read with these. And I think they're cute. And sometimes, here's a trick for New York City. If you put your shades on, instant attitude. Glad to hear it. Did you see I think you saw the perfume shop video I did earlier this week. If you didn't, it's there. Good. I'm gonna be incorporation of a lot of different sounds, and I'll make sure that they're sniffing in each one of them. So it'll be an assortment. It's going to be another in the series of some handmade triggers I made for you guys. Some handmade triggers. So there's more of that coming. But I'm just gonna incorporate the sniffing in. So just come on by and then it'll be a surprise. You won't know when to expect it. So these are my fun glasses. I think they look cute, but I can't really see it. They're like my vanity pair. They're sort of for reading, but I still can't see it. I still can't see. Hello, PN. Hello, PN. I'm glad you like it. These are my regular, everyday reading glasses. And I have like the granny strings that go with it, so I don't lose them. Yeah. So I am really happy I found all my glasses. I couldn't find them. Oh, thank you, Elja. Thank you. I'm glad. I made my first compilation on Tuesday for the 1-year channel anniversary. It's exciting. And I think I pushed a button at one point that I shouldn't have pushed because it repeated. There was something that repeated. So, yeah. The next time I do a compilation video, I'm going to do one where it's just like sniffing, like the best of the sniffing videos. But I need to kind of go back and listen to a few because I know the perfume shop ones are sniffing and there's some aura videos that are sniffing. But I think I have like sniffy stuff in videos here and there, so I want to look and I'm going to create some compilations for sniffing too. Re-edit stuff so like you don't know, you won't expect it. And it's going to be soon, I hope, much cooler. And that makes me a happier gal. And a happier gal is a more creative gal. Good. Yeah, so just keep looking. I need to get better because I was never really that social media person to begin with, but I need to get better to remember to either post to a community post or make a short or something, you guys, because like the algo doesn't always let, I think, everybody know what's what. Like even Vinny's could wake up and like be like, did you post your video? I was like, yeah, I posted my video because it didn't come up. Like, what? So, just look. I wish I could figure out in advance when I was doing things, but it's just, there's so much environmental noise being in New York, so I like to carve out chunks. Chunks of information and chunks of what needs to be done, So, keeping with my theme of back to school, and because I need a break from my summer of sci-fi and historical fiction and historical documentation, I need a little bit of a break before I go into before I go into not hiding, but before I lock the office door and get to writing. I need an escape. I need a escape. And it's like Narnia just seems to be the best place right now. This is like a complete set by C.S. Lewis. And I believe, I almost backed the chair up way too far. It was originally 1950, so we haven't gone past that copyright stage. I have this DVD to play with too. I thought it might be fun. Because when was the last time anybody saw a DVD? Maybe you guys are less lazy than me and you don't stream as much, but like I have not cracked this bad boy open probably since I got it. And that was in. This is 2006. I think it's not gonna focus, but it says 2006 release. Let's just take a look at that price tag. Price tag from so long ago. Let's see, what is this one? Girl, don't break it now. Oh. Yeah, I think I definitely needed a weekend. Guys, it just opened. I need a weekend. It's like a little bookstore. So cool. Okay, and then this is a window, and then, okay, the TV is in here. And I like that when you take it out, you see the lamppost. So, yeah. So pretty. I like the idea of a door to adventure. Really, that's what a book is, or a movie, right? It's a door to an adventure. Let's not let everything fall out right now. Okay. Oh, it came with a couple of postcards. Look at that. Let's see what they are. Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Oh, this is another scene. I forgot these were really like. Listen to this texture. Which one do you like better? Which one do you like better? This one or this one? Hello, loves. Hello, loves. It also has a booklet. A little booklet. The chapters. It's like now you watch a YouTube video, it's timestamped, right? Oh, how pretty. So pretty. That was a nice surprise. It's been forever since I opened this DVD box. And I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking. How are you? trilogy ASMR, like when I was a little kid, watching the record player go by when there was no music. It didn't matter. I just liked watching the record spin. Chillin'. It's good to chill. It's good to chill. That's why I'm taking out like my Narnia-ness right now. My like adventure need. So yeah, that's like already a relic looking at a DVD, right? I didn't show you guys before the back of the book. Makes me think and get excited for the cold weather coming. No shade to summer lovers, but I'm ready for fall. Archlands, the bite of Calorments. But to make it even more fun, have you guys heard of this trilogy? Magicians. It's such an interesting take. It is about a kid. No big spoilers. It's like college, takes place in college, according to the version in the Sci-Fi Channel. Yeah, because I didn't actually get to read this book set, but I watched the series, so that's kind of my thinking behind this. And the main character of this book series had like an obsession when he was a kid with a book series similar to Narnia. They don't like cross that copyright line. But it was like, it's really interesting to compare these two. And I saw somebody said top 20. It's super, super pretty. It's like from a cinematic point of view and the way technology was at the time. Yeah, I thought it was really, really good. I was already an adult when it came out, but I had a lot of like so many kids that I'm always like, everybody's like, here, take the kids to the movies for me, you know. I'm that auntie. So like I've seen a lot of kid movies, and I remember being so impressed and then buying the DVD. Because that's what you did, you know? And I was like, I wanted to teach a lesson on the book and watch the movie, but I never got around to doing that because they just, it's a little different trying to teach in the States. You can't just really pick whatever you want. Kind of depends. But I'm totally gonna do one for the internet. Yeah. So that's a fun project I'm working on, guys. I'm going to do a series of like my book studies, but not ASMR. I don't know. I haven't decided. I might like whisper to you guys about books as I do. Also, when I'm reading out loud, I get very sniffly. So I think that could be another thing that it just naturally happens. Because then you can't predict it. Fridgie. Fridgie's come to visit. Squeak, 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 Fridgie. Squeak, 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 Fridgie. It's heavy. The magicians, the magician king, the magician's land. So yeah, it's like it's getting to fall. It's getting that like cozy, cozy, cozy vibe. Cozy, cozy, cozy vibe. And I know I say in summer, you know, well, a book is good for a park read or a beach read. But now it's fall, so it's a cozy read. Any excuse to read, any excuse to read. What? What's that? You want me to go to the party? Is it a book party? Can I bring my, because like, I don't want to be bored. It's how I avoid having uncomfortable conversations. I'm like, let me tell you about the book I'm reading. And are you interested in my purple flowers? They're plastic, so I have no allergies. But still, I think I'll give them a sniff anyway, right? I am so behind on Star Wars. Any of the new stuff they've done? No idea. No idea. No idea. No idea. I'm still catching up on my Tsundoku. Again, I hope I'm saying that right. I'm still catching up on my book pile. And if you guys, I think I mentioned this a bit, and I think my memory is just like whatever. I don't remember anything. But I did a compilation vid. I think if you've watched it, and yeah. And in it, I noticed, I saw, because I was walking by, and I was just like, that book. There was a video, and I saw myself holding a book. And in that moment, watching the video, I was like, oh, I forgot I have that book. The railroad agrees. That railroad line agrees. That railroad line agrees. A railroad runs through the Bronx. Many people don't realize that. They think it's the one on Long Island, but the Bronx has one too. My nose thanks you. My nose and my eyes and everything cannot wait for the humidity to end and for fall to begin, because makeup. My face has been bored because it can't handle makeup in the summer. It just... If you guys remember back in the beginning of June at my birthday, like it got hot just a smidge, and already like, pew, my eye was like twice its size. It was not fun. So, I'm being patient. I'm being patient, but I reserve the right to make the entire month of October be All Hallows Eve. It's gonna be an All Hallows month. Spooky stories and spooky fun, spooky fun. And yeah, if I'm sitting there reading to you guys, I will absolutely start sniffling. Do you have your emotional support? Squish 'em. Do you have yours? Do you have yours? I think that they are like essential to life these days. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I spend half my day sniffling anyways. It's normal. It kind of sounds farty though, right? It's like, Piggy, are you being rude? Rude, Piggy, rude. Yeah. fountain pen in the park, and it was a pilot pen. And I think in my like 7-year-old's mind, that was a grown-up pen. So I became obsessed with that brand. And I don't know, I think to get a real, like, oh no, I was thinking of Parker pen. This reminds me of the Parker pens because I cannot find a Parker pen. And the closest thing I can get to the writing experience are these pilots. So my years as a teacher, like, and my decades as a writer, living with the analog pen, pencil, and typewriter, well into my 20s. It was a word processor by then. Yeah. It was a word processor. So yeah, I'm kind of that pen person still. And again, we are going to admire this notebook. Focus notes. Note-taking system. Keep me on track. Keep me in my ADHD ways on track. Along, of course, with my index card system. I've been working. Last time I showed you guys, the pack was closed. So just, I'm trying to be accountable, right? I'm trying to be accountable. I don't know if this is a thing for you guys, but here in the States, especially, I don't know. I can't speak for other states. What am I doing? But in New York, we have, there's so many people in the library that don't stop talking. It's so, I'm like, why? Shh, whisper. But it's like not a thing anymore. It's not a cultural thing to whisper in the library. I don't get it. I feel like I missed a memo. Did I miss a memo? Because like there's no information here. There's no information here. I feel like I lost the memo. But I went recently and I laid out all my stuff. I just laid it all out. And I got to writing and it was so nice. So nice. But I kept getting distracted because people kept talking. And I'm like, why are we talking in the library? Why? Yeah. I found that the quietest library in the city is the one that is the famous one with the lions outside. Because it's also like a museum. Here's some pillow. It's like a museum. But it also has collections that are like academic and historical. So it's not like you're going there to study necessarily. So I could always find a quiet space there. But oh boy. Why are we talking so much in the library? Why? And no, I don't bring it up. No, I keep my mouth quiet. I'm not, nope. Look at how well loved this pillow is. Look at how well loved. I like to put my books on top of it, so I'm not breaking my neck reading them. Because think about it. Look how heavy this is. Look how heavy this is. sounds like it's hollow, right? Little demons. Little demons. But anyway, so it's been a crazy week. And I'm distracted, obviously. What did you guys? Ooh, that's rough. Poor little one with the teeth. That's rough. That's rough. These nails are probably going to make another appearance or two. And then I'm going for a little shorter. Oh yeah, I'm glad. It was a labor of love. I don't like throwing things away if they can serve another purpose. Somebody's blocking traffic. So I made a short, but it links to a longer version. So if you haven't seen the longer version, that short will link to it. And I'm going to get in the habit of posting more shorts. Originally, each of these held the little bottles from my perfume shop. And I just put a couple of breaks inside. Oh, good. And it goes along with this. And I move the bricks around a bit. And yeah, sometimes it takes a second to move it, so it kind of has this like tingly sound. So I put together some empty boxes of for my medicine, actually, and I just collected them. And because the boxes are just a perfect shape, and I have these dollar store Jenga blocks that I painted, and I actually made about 4 other kind of homemade triggers that I put together from recycled materials. So they're gonna pop in. I'm gonna try to make 2 for this coming week. And if you're more apt to see shorts, I'm planning on doing some shorts, but my shorts will always link back to the long video that they come from. So I think my shortest ASMR videos are like 5 minutes, but the bulk are at like somewhere between 10 and 15. So when I do the shorts, I just learned how to do this. Like if you click on it, it'll take it to a longer video if it's associated with one. So yeah, if you see one of my shorts and you want to see the longer version, it'll be there. And I did a 5-hour compilation, five, of random older videos that maybe people hadn't seen. So that's up there. It's in the live folder. Playlist folder. I still get stuck using older words like that. Like, I ran into one of my neighbors. She's like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Oh yeah," and she's like, "Oh, you're really cool. You dressed up," and I was just like, "Cause my hair wasn't in a ponytail on top of my head." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going live." No, I didn't say that. I was like, "Oh, I have to be on air." That's what I said. I have to be on air, and then I'm like, "Wait, I mean, it's a live stream, and I've got to tape that episode." New way to do it. Same words still apply, I think. And I really do think that people still should be kind and rewind. You know, just rewind. Just maybe some of the stuff we could take back, and other stuff we can move forward. Right. Like, be kind, rewind. But anyway. So, oh, duh. And I also have to record a Spanish language video for you guys. That's coming down the pipeline too. It's like everything is set up really nicely on that side, and all my writing is up this side. Can't you next to it, Ariana? Go get that kid. But yeah. So expect sniffing incorporated into the videos that are coming this week. And unless there's some weird rainstorm, my goal is to be live every Friday in September, barring any, we are approaching hurricane season. In New York, we get more storms in September and October. But that's what makes it better. So. In my humble opinion. Humble. So. I wish everybody a happy start to September over this weekend. If you're in the States, have a nice Labor Day. If you're somewhere else that you're celebrating a holiday that I know nothing about, I hope it's good for you. And that's it for all. So thank you all so much for coming. It was wonderful to check in with